to 8 present पकेले
2 to 8 2 to 8 स्वस्त्री वंदिता ना
हाँ पढ़ी यस सर
से प्रेजेंट की
सर काली रखो
हाँ काली काली स्वस्त्री वंदिता काली प्रेजेंट
काली
ओके आज प्रेजेंट अच्छी की
यस सर मु कहूँ स्वस्त्री वंदना
ओके आई विल कॉल हाँ
सर मु एबे जान सकलु
किए
सर स्वेताली
सुतालीन
सर पढ़ी नहीं 001 करें
okay okay I will call you one by one. Okay, so all of you go through the PDF. So last class we have discussed about your Coulomb's law. Okay, Coulomb's law of magnetic force. All of you clear? How force of attraction or repulsion between two poles is directly proportional to the product of their pole strength and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. Okay, देखो ये D2टा माने D स्क्वायर हवा कथा से संस्कृत हो जाए ओके ऑल ऑफ यू गो थ्रू द PDF सो आई कैन राइट F इक्वल्स टू K m1 m2 by D स्क्वायर होगा एटा ओके K m1 m2 by D स्क्वायर all of you see the PDF this will be D square F equals to K m1 m2 divided by D square okay product of their pole strength and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them where D is the distance between two poles having pole strength m1 and m2 okay clear
yes sir
okay now we go to so permeability clear all of you permeability relative permeability how to define relative permeability how to define relative permeability is defined as the ratio between absolute permeability of any medium to absolute permeability of air or vacuum or space clear where mu 0 is the absolute permeability of air or vacuum or space whose value is constant which is 4 pi into 10 to the power minus 7 Henry per meter value of mu 0 that is constant okay value of mu 0 here given 4 pi into 10 to the power minus 7 okay so magnetic field all of you clear magnetic field around a magnet is represented by imaginary lines called magnetic lines of force okay magnetic field how will get magnetic field you will get around a magnet that means the region or around which a pole can experience a force that is your magnetic field so magnetic field is there means that you can find the presence of flux magnetic flux unit of flux is what Weber 1 Weber equals to how much 10 to the power 8 Maxwell Weber is the unit in SI unit of flux that is Weber and CGS unit of flux is Maxwell so 1 Weber equals to 10 to the power 8 Maxwell then magnetic flux density B is that is normal flux per unit area of cross section 5 by A Weber per meter square okay where phi the flux in Weber A is area of cross section in meter square which is normal to the flux Okay, this is your magnetic flux density. Then magnetic intensity or magnetizing force H. Okay, H we can take. Okay, force acting on unit N pole placed at point P. Okay, or we can take magnetizing force, that is mmf per unit length. Permeability you know, mu equals to mu 0 mu r. Okay, mu equals to mu 0 mu r, where mu r is the relative permeability and mu is the permeability of any medium, absolute permeability of any medium, and mu 0 is absolute permeability of air or vacuum or space. Okay, so relative permeability for air will be, that is 1, because in place of any medium, if we take air medium, so air medium to air medium, that is 1. So relative permeability for air or vacuum or space, that is 1. Then come to relation between B and H. What is B, what is H? B is your magnetic flux density B. H is your magnetizing force. Okay, so B proportional to H. B proportional to H, or we can take B equals to mu H, where mu is the constant of proportionality known as permeability of the medium. Okay, so we can write B equals to mu H or mu equals to B by H, where value of mu equals to mu 0 mu r H. Okay, but for air medium, if for air medium relative permeability will be 1, because mu r equals to mu by mu 0. So in place of any medium, if we take as air medium, so mu 0 by mu 0, so mu r will be 1. So in place of B equals to mu 0 mu r H, for air medium we can take B equals to mu 0 H. Okay, then come to molecular theory of magnetism. Okay, by the application of magnetizing force, we can get the domains are aligned. Figure B. Here you see how the domains are aligned. Okay, but here you see these are in disorder. Okay, disturb. But here you see nearer to N, S is there. Nearer to N, S is there. Okay, accordingly these we can say aligned. Okay, large number of tiny magnet called molecular magnet. Okay, so before piece of iron has been magnetized, the molecular magnets lie in disorderly. So figure 7.4a, this is in disorder, but figure 7.4b, this is in order. Okay, so that poles of molecular magnet neutralize each other, and iron piece does not show any magnetism. When magnetizing force is applied to the iron piece, okay, so your molecular magnets are line up in an orderly manner. Okay, with N pole of one molecular magnet facing the south pole of the other. Okay, so as a result, magnetic fields of molecular magnets add each other, and two definite N pole and S pole are developed at the end of the iron bar, and the iron piece get magnetized. So how this will become magnetized and demagnetized? Okay, by the application of magnetizing force, we can get a stronger magnetic field. So so magnetized, we can do it magnetized, demagnetized. Okay, so next is your magnetic circuit. Okay, magnetic circuit you see just like electric circuit, this is your magnetic circuit. So magnetic circuit consists of material having high permeability. Okay, it is because these materials offer very small opposition to the flow of magnetic flux. Okay, so in electric circuit, EMF drives current in electric circuit, but in magnetic circuit, MMF, magnetic force, drives flux in magnetic circuit. So flux in magnetic circuit is analogous to current in electric circuit. Okay, Just like MMF in magnetic circuit is analogous to EMF in electric circuit. EMF drives current in electric circuit, but MMF drives flux in magnetic circuit. Okay. But current is actually flowing in electric circuit, but the flux is not flowing, rather the influence can realized. Okay. So flux can be analogous to current in electric circuit. Okay. So what is magnetomotive force? Magnetomotive force means the amount of work done required to carry a unit magnetic pole once throughout the entire magnetic field called magnetomotive force. Okay, it drives magnetic flux. Function of MMF is what? Drives flux. And it is equal to the product of current and number of turns of the coil. Okay. Here you see figure 7.6. Figure 7.6. This is iron ring. Okay. And here you see a coil is wound over this core, okay, having n number of turns and I amount of current flowing. Okay, once I amount of current flowing through this, having n number of turns, so MMF will be produced. MMF means magnetomotive force. MMF means what? Magnetomotive force. What is the function of magnetomotive force? Rupali, MMF ର କାମ କ'ଣ? Drive flux in magnetic circuit. Okay. Function of MMF is drives flux in magnetic circuit which can flow in clearly defined path. Okay. Jyoti Amrut absent. Jiban Jyoti, Dhananjay Das,
Yes, sir.
এটা ফিগর 7.6 ଦେଖିପାରୁଛ?
ତାଙ୍କର ନେଟୱାର୍କ ଇସୁ ଖାଲି କଟି ଯାଉଛି ବାରମ୍ବାର।
କଟି ଯାଉଛି। ଆଚ୍ଛା ଓକେ। ବିନୁରୀ ବରାଲ, ବିନୁରୀ କ'ଣ ଫେରିନି କି ପୁରୀରୁ? ବିନୁରୀ absent. ଭବାନୀ ଶଙ୍କର ମିଶ୍ର absent. ସୌରଭ ମହାନ୍ତି,
Yes, sir.
Saurav, are you going
Yes,
through the
sir.
PDF?
Yes, sir. Going through that.
Srinivas De,
Yes, sir.
are you going through the PDF?
Yes, sir.
So you see
Good
the
afternoon, sir.
figure 7.6 you see.
Yes, sir.
figure 7.6 ରେ କ'ଣ ଦେଇଛି ଦେଖିଲ?
ବିନରୀ ଅଛି ବା ତାର ନେଟୱାର୍କ ଇସୁ।
ଓ ନେଟୱାର୍କ
intensity or magnetic force.
Here you see one ring is there, okay, having n
Yes,
number
sir.
of turns and I amount of current flowing. Srinivas, yes or no?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Tell you once I amount of current flowing through this having n number of turns, so MMF will produce. What is MMF? Magnetomotive force. Okay. MMF means magnetomotive force, which is nothing but product of number of turns into current, N into I. Okay. Unit will be what? Ampere turn. Unit କ'ଣ? Ampere turn. Okay. Unit of MMF is ampere turn. Clear? Unit of MMF is ampere turn. Okay. Why ampere turn? Ampere turn why? Because I amount of current flowing through this having n number of turns. Yes or no?
Sir.
ତେଣୁ I ର ୟୁନିଟ୍ କ'ଣ? What is the unit of I? Ampere. Ampere.
Yes, sir.
And n means turn. So unit will be ampere turn. Okay. So MMF means magnetomotive force. Okay. 7.11 ଦେଖ. Magnetomotive force means that is Ni ampere turn, or in short we can take AT. Clear? Srinivas?
sir.
Clear to? তাহলে ম্যাগনেটোমোটিভ
Sir.
ফোর্স কোন?
Sir, আশা
এই রিংটার কোন গুড়া হয়েছে? গোটে তার গুড়া হয়েছে নাই? Conductors wound over this core ring having n number of turns and I amount of current flowing. So mmf will be ampere turn. So what is the function of mmf? mmf ର function କ'ଣ? Drives flux in magnetic circuit. So n into I mmf ହେଲା, ସେଟାର କାମ କ'ଣ? Drives flux in magnetic circuit. ସେ flux ଦେବ which can flow in clearly defined path. So this is the dot dot mark. Figure 7.6 ଦେଖ, see figure 7.6. शुभम कानून गो, शुभम कानून गो absent. श्वेतालीन प्रियदर्शिनी, श्वेतालीन absent. रूपाली absent. रोशन कुमार absent. क्षितिश कुंटिया, क्षितिश absent. पद्मनाभ absent. प्रत्याशा absent.
Yes, sir.
You see figure 7.6.
Yes, sir.
What is your observation from 7.6?
There a ring and having n number of 10 turns and I current flowing through it.
I amount of current flowing through the ring having n number of turns. So what will happen then? So mmf will be produced. Okay, we know
Okay.
mmf means product of number of turns into current. Okay, ampere turn.
Yes, sir.
Unit of mmf is ampere turn. Okay, once mmf will produce, function of mmf is what? Drives flux in magnetic circuit.
Yes,
So
sir.
this is the flux path. The dot dot mark is the flux path. Okay, which can flow in clearly defined path. This is the iron ring. Okay, so which will be the path? Iron ring. So this flux will flow through the iron ring. Are you getting my point? After
Yes, sir.
developing the flux due to n number of turns and I amount of current flowing through that, mmf will develop. Magnetomotive force whose function is drives flux in magnetic circuit which can flow in clearly defined path. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So this flux, okay, this flux is imaginary. This flux is not actually flowing, rather the influence can be realized. If we will compare this flux with electric circuit, okay, what we will conclude? That electric current is actually flowing in electric circuit, but flux is not actually flowing, rather the influence can be realized. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So this flux, that's why this is mentioned dotted path. Okay, so due to the mmf, okay, the resulting flux, okay, which can flow in clearly defined path. This is given as shown in figure 7.6. Clear all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now Sheikh Adil.
Yes, sir.
एबे को now
Yes,
come
sir.
to analysis of magnetic circuit. Okay, if we'll take a magnetic
Yes, sir.
circuit, so likewise electric circuit, magnetic circuit is also a okay closed path through which flux flow. Okay, so we
Yes, sir.
know magnetic flux density is normal flux per unit area of cross section. Okay, so B
Yes,
equals
sir.
to phi by A. Unit of phi is what? Phi means what? Flux. So flux in Weber and area is meter square. Unit of area of cross section. What we can take? Meter square. So Weber per meter square.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so magnetizing force
Yes,
we
sir.
can take H equals to B by mu, because previously we have already known that due to the application of magnetizing force we can get a stronger magnetic field. So B proportional to H or B equals to mu H, so H equals to B by mu. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So this will become B by mu 0 mu R. Mu means that is mu 0 mu R. Okay, but in place of B we can substitute phi by A. Flux density in the core, that is normal flux per unit area of cross section. So if we will substitute, we can find H equals to phi by A mu 0 mu R. Clear?
Yes, sir.
तापर कौन है देख, then H equals to, we know magnetizing force equals to, that is mmf per unit length. Okay, magnetizing force H means that is defined as the ratio of mmf to mean length of the magnetic path. Okay, ये magnetic path कोटा कहलो, ये जो iron ring. Okay, here L is the mean length of the path. L value केते एठी 2 pi r.
2 pi r.
Yes or no? तार circumference टा.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so mean length of the path.
Yes,
So
sir.
magnetizing force is mmf per unit length. mmf unit है ampere turn. Okay, L टा है meter, so ampere turn per meter. Okay, so from both equation what we can get, that is phi equals to ni by s. Then equation 1 लो कौन मिल रहा है, H equals to phi by A mu 0 mu r. Equation 2 रू what we get, ni by L. तेणु ni by L equals to A by mu 0 mu r. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
এটা বুঝি হচ্ছে না নাই? গোটে রিলেশন আমি
Yes,
পাইলে,
sir. বুঝি।
due to the application of magnetizing force we can get a stronger magnetic field, B proportional to H or B equals to mu H or H equals to B by mu. Yes or no? ତେଣୁ mu place ର in place of mu we can write mu 0 mu r. Yes or no? say
Yes,
कर
sir.
दी हैं.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So B by mu 0 mu r, again B equals to phi by A. A टा है area of cross section, नहीं flux density normal
Yes,
flux
sir.
per unit area of cross section. So it है equation 1. Similarly another we can find magnetizing force is mmf per unit length. So ni by L, mmf माने product of number of turns into current, ni by mean length of the path L. Okay, so equating 1 and 2 what we can get, phi by A mu 0 mu r equals to ni by L. So phi equals to we can find ni by L, it multiply है जो A mu 0 mu r. Okay, so that will become ni by L by A mu 0 mu r. So this is your reluctance, because S equals to reluctance. जेमती resistance, resistance is what? Resistance directly proportional to length, inversely proportional to area of cross section, or R equals to L by mu A. Yes or no? Similarly here
Yes, sir.
in case of okay resistance टा, your reluctance in magnetic circuit is analogous to resistance in electric circuit. Okay, reluctance ଯେମିତି current, okay, which will oppose the flow of current in electric circuit, that is resistance. Similarly, reluctance which opposes the flow of flux. So reluctance in magnetic circuit is analogous to resistance in electric circuit. Clear? Adil?
Yes, sir.
Aditi Sahu? Aditi absent. Ansuman?
Yes, sir.
Aditi achi? Okay.
Yes, sir. Achi.
Okay. Are you clear about this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Sir.
କ'ଣ ହେଲା?
ସାର୍
ହଁ
ସାର୍ ଆଟେଣ୍ଡାନ୍ସ ପକେଇ ନେଇଛନ୍ତି?
କିଏ କହୁଛ?
ସାର୍ ସ୍ମୃତି ରଞ୍ଜନ।
ମୁଁ ଏବେ କ'ଣ ପଢ଼େଇଲି କହିଲ ତୁମର ଆଟେଣ୍ଡାନ୍ସ ଦେବି କୁହ?
ସାର୍ ମୁଁ ଶୋଇପଡ଼ିଥିଲି।
ଶୋଇପଡ଼ିଥିଲ? ଶୋଇପଡ଼ ଏବେ। ତୁମର କେଉଁ, ତୁମର ଡବଲ ଇ ନା ଟ୍ରିପଲ ଇ?
ସାର୍ ମେକାନିକାଲ।
ସ୍ମୃତି ରଞ୍ଜନ କ'ଣ କହିଲ ତୁମର? ତୁମର ରୋଲ୍ ନମ୍ବର କେତେ ରେଜିଷ୍ଟ୍ରେସନ୍?
ସାର୍ 241।
241।
ସାର୍ ମୋର ବି ସାର୍।
ତୁମର କାଲି କ୍ଲାସ୍ରେ ଥିଲ ସ୍ମୃତି ରଞ୍ଜନ?
ସାର୍ ସମ୍ପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ ଭାବରେ ଦେହ ଖରାପ, ମ୍ୟାଲେରିଆ ହେଇଛି।
ହଉ, ତୁମର ସବୁ କ୍ଲାସ୍ ମୁଁ ଛକି ପକେଇଦେଲି, ଏ ବର୍ଷ ପରୀକ୍ଷା ଦେଇପାରିବନି ହେଲା।
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସାର୍।
ଆଜିଟା ଖାଲି ଆଲାଉ କଲି, ନେକ୍ସଟ ଆଉ ତୁମକୁ ଆଲାଉ କରାହେବନି କିଛି। କହିଲା ଶୋଇପଡ଼ିଲ। ଅନଲାଇନ୍ର କ୍ଲାସ୍ ଆଟେଣ୍ଡ କରିବ ନା, ଆଉ ଯାହା ନ ବୁଝିପାରିବ ୟୁ କ୍ୟାନ୍ ଆସ୍କ ମି ପର୍ସନାଲି। ଓକେ
ସାର୍ ମ୍ୟାଲେରିଆ ହେଇଯାଇଛି।
ହଉ, ମ୍ୟାଲେରିଆ ହେଇଛି, ଟେକ୍ ରେଷ୍ଟ। ଓକେ, ଏବେ ଯାହା ପଢ଼ା ହେଉଛୁ ଭିଡ଼ିଓ ମୁଁ ସେୟାର କରୁଛୁ, ଶୁଣିବ ହେଲା। ଯାହା ଡାଉଟ୍ ମୋତେ ପଛରେ ପଚାରିବ। ହଁ, ଆଟେଣ୍ଡାନ୍ସ ପକାଇନି, ଲାଷ୍ଟରେ ପକା ହେବ। ଏବେ ପାଠ ବୁଝ। Okay, now you see how we are getting the reluctance. Okay, so reluctance finally we can find S equals to L by mu A mu 0 mu R. Okay, so phi you can find Ni by S, then Ni equals to phi S. देखो आम जमी लिखिले EMF equals to IR, R टा कौन अपोज द फ्लो ऑफ करंट. सिमिलरली मैग्नेटिक सर्किट आम लिखा कौन NI एम्पियर टर्न MMF इक्वल्स टू फाइ S, NI equals to phi S. Clear? Here we can write NI equals to phi S, there we can write E equals to IR. Clear all of you? So here S is your reluctance which oppose the flow of flux in magnetic circuit. Clear? Suppose our requirement is find the value of flux linkage. So phi equals to Ni by S. Phi equals to Ni by S. Ni is your MMF by reluctance. बुझीगला? Phi equals to Ni by S. Okay. Now come to reluctance. Reluctance means what? The opposition that the magnetic circuit offers to the flux is called reluctance. Okay, reluctance. Rashmi Ranjan Sahu electrical. Rashmi absent. Saubhagya Patra absent. Tushar absent. Abhishek Acharya absent. Arnada Shankar Tripathi. Arnada.
Yes sir. अच्छी.
Arnada अच्छी. अच्छा, ये जो रिलक्टेंस केते लिखा है कहलो 7.13 to 7.13.
Yes sir.
What mentioned reluctance कौन लिखा है पढ़ो. Arnada 7.13 कौन लिखा है?
Sir S equal to IC by mu 0 mu R.
अरे 7.13 जोटा रिलक्टेंस लिखा है सीटा पढ़ो. 7.13 पाउनो.
So the opposition that the magnetic circuit offers to flux is called reluctance.
That means what we conclude, that reluctance in magnetic circuit is analogous to resistance in electric circuit. Electric circuit रे ओके जोटा अपोज करे फ्लो ऑफ करंट सेटा कोन कहूचे रेजिस्टेंस. यस और नो अर्णदा.
Yes sir.
हाँ. सिमिलरली मैग्नेटिक सर्किट रे
Yes sir.
मैग्नेटिक सर्किट रे जोटा अपोज करियो सेटा कहबा कोन रिलक्टेंस. सेटी इलेक्ट्रिक सर्किट रे ओके व्हिच अपोजेस द फ्लो ऑफ करंट दैट इज नोन एज रेजिस्टेंस. सिमिलरली इन मैग्नेटिक सर्किट व्हिच अपोजेस द फ्लो ऑफ फ्लक्स दैट इज रिलक्टेंस. रिलक्टेंट माने कोन कहबो.
Yes sir.
रिलक्टेंट माने सपोज यू आर रिलक्टेंट टू टेक रोटी. जन जन अछन रोटी खाते बुझल ना. जन जन अछन दे आर रिलक्टेंट टू टेक राइस. से माने भात खाते राइस माने भात ना कोन कहू तुमरो. हां
भात.
यस
आज्ञा सर भात
तो चाउल कहबो. तेणु जन जन अछन से माने भात खाते. दे आर रिलक्टेंट टू टेक राइस. ओके they are somebody they are reluctant, someone reluctant to take water. घरे कहते पानी पियो से किंतु कौन पानी पीबे. ये सन नो हाँ रिलक्टेंट टू टेक वाटर. रिलक्टेंट माने कुंठाबोध हैं. तो सिमिलरली here reluctance is to oppose the flow of flux. So what is the properties of reluctance? Reluctance है directly proportional to length, inversely proportional to area of cross section. बुझीगला. रेजिस्टेंस जमती डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू लेंथ, इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल टू एरिया ऑफ क्रॉस सेक्शन. सिमिलरली रिलक्टेंस टा डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू लेंथ, इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल टू एरिया ऑफ क्रॉस सेक्शन. ओके तेणु आम कौन रखिदेले म्यू टा कांस्टेंट. ओके वैल्यू ऑफ म्यू इक्वल्स टू म्यू0 म्यू आर. So its unit is ampere turn per Weber. Okay, reciprocal of reluctance is permeance. Okay, Asutosh Das.
Yes sir.
तेणु रिलक्टेंस टा जानी पारे तो कौन रिलक्टेंस माने व्हिच अपोजेस द फ्लो ऑफ फ्लक्स.
Yes sir.
एगुड़ा ऑल ऑफ यू राइट इन योर कॉपी. I will check
Yes,
your
sir.
copy. Okay, reluctance means
Yes sir.
opposes the flow of flux in magnetic circuit. Okay, and reciprocal of reluctance is called permeance. Okay, reciprocal of reluctance is permeance. Here you see permeance symbol is given. Okay, now come to series magnetic circuit. If we okay, now you see figure 7.7. all of you see figure 7.7. बबुल आज अच्छी बबुल नायक नहीं. भवानी शंकर बड़ भवानी.
Yes sir.
चिन्मय प्रधान. चिन्मय
Yes sir.
चिन्मय अच्छी वेरी गुड. चित्तरंजन बेहेरा absent. गौरव बेहेरा गौरव नहीं. गुलशन बरी absent. इप्सिता
प्रेजेंट सर
प्रेजेंट. मलय राउतराय मलय absent. मोहम्मद मुजाहिद खान absent. मृत्युंजय दानी
Present sir.
मृत्युंजय दानी प्रेजेंट. पीयूष कुमार
Yes sir.
प्रेजेंट. रश्मि रंजन साहू इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स. रश्मि प्रेजेंट और absent. सागरिका स्वाई Sagarika absent. Sagarika absent na Ipsita? Sagarika absent. Sajan Kumar. Sajan Kumar. Sajan Kumar absent.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir,
Ke present?
sir, Sagar ke present, sir.
ଓ ସାଗରିକା ପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଆସାଇନମେଣ୍ଟ
sir.
କିଏଟା ତମେ ସବମିଟ୍ କରିଥିଲ କି କାଲି
ଆଜ୍ଞା sir.
ଓକେ କାଲି କାଲି ଆବସେଣ୍ଟ ଥିଲ
ଆଜ୍ଞା sir.
ଓକେ you have submitted very good assignment you have done from module 1 and 2 okay so accordingly
Okay,
try
sir.
to okay do the others
Okay.
so now you see all of you okay this is the ring figure 7.7 okay 7.7 you all of you see this is a ring yes or no this is made up of three specific materials okay one mean length is L1 another mean length is L2 another mean length is L3 L means what mean length of the magnetic path because while we are taking the reluctance what while we are taking suppose magnetizing force due to the application of magnetizing force we get a magnetic field so B proportional to H what is H H means magnetizing force which is mmf per unit length so Ni by L here L is the mean length of the path mean length of the magnetic path so for this iron ring here you see one mean length is L1 another is L2 another is L3 similarly for three different material area of cross section A1 A2 A3 clear all of you Ipsita ବୁଝି ହେଉଛି ନା ନାହିଁ
ଆଜ୍ଞା sir.
ଏଇ ଯେଉଁ ରିଙ୍ଗ ହେଲା ଏଇସବୁ ପିଲା ଯେଉଁ ପିନ୍ଧୁଛନ୍ତି ଗୋଟେ ରିଙ୍ଗ ଚୁଡ଼ି ଭଳିଆ ପିନ୍ଧୁନାହାନ୍ତି ଯେଉଁ ହେଲା
ଆଜ୍ଞା ହାତରେ ବି
ହଁ that metal you can find initially that was straight okay and to make a ring or chudi what we are doing we have to make it welded at one end yes or no so accordingly this we have to made a ring this okay and we have to do it welding okay so three different materials are there metals are there okay so one mean length is L2 another L1 another L3 accordingly corresponding area of cross section are there so we can find your what reluctance because reluctance to what properties directly proportional to length mean length of the path magnetic path and inversely proportional to area of cross section or S equals to L by mu A so for three different material total reluctance will be total reluctance କେତେ ହେବ ଇପ୍ସିତା S equals to S1 plus S2 plus S3 accordingly yes or no
yes sir.
so S equals to what L by mu A so L1 by mu 0 mu R A1 similarly for the mean length L2 okay your reluctance will be L2 by mu 0 mu R2 A2 because relative permeability will vary from material to material okay suppose one is iron material another is steel material okay so different materials are there so relative permeability will vary but relative permeability will be unit for specific case what is that for air relative permeability will be 1 unity why relative permeability will be unity because relative permeability is defined as the ratio between absolute permeability of any medium to absolute permeability of air or vacuum or space so any medium jagar jodi air medium nahi gale so air to air 1 so mu r will be 1 but for other material your mu r will be vary So that's why we are writing L1 by A1 mu 0 mu R1 plus L2 by A2 mu 0 mu R2. Accordingly, you have to write. Okay. So finally, we can find that means H equals to B equals to mu H. Okay. Or B by mu 0 mu R equals to H. So for series circuit, accordingly we have to add this. This reluctance, accordingly we can find the MMF. MMF माने कौन? MMF equals to phi S. जेमिति EMF equals to IR. Similarly, MMF magnetomotive force, magnetic circuit, we can find phi S. Okay.
Many thanks.
Okay. MMF equals to. किए कौच many thanks. हाँ?
सर सुब्रत किए
सुब्रत किए से आम पिला कि ना अलग
सर से तो आम सेक्शन रे नुआ
तो डिलीट करो से तमे अलग पिला कहीं अलाउ करछो से मेनी थैंक्स मझिरे कोच खुशी रे पागल
सर अलाउ कोन हम कर करू अलाउ होस्ट जे अछि से अलाउ करिवो सर मु भाबिली बोधे हमर केओ पिल्ला हेथिवे कारण पिल्ला अलग आईडी रो भी जॉइन करके करूछन्ते त मु सेति भाई अलाउ करथिली अलाउ कर नाही छिता
अलग पिला हम ग्रुप रे काई जॉइन करछन्ते तमे तो शेयर करछो लिंक अलग पिला काई जॉइन करछन्ते ओके लीव देम सेमती किसी रही बदमाश पिला एनीवे सो दिस इज सीरीज सर्किट देन कम योर पैरेलल मैग्नेटिक सर्किट ओके हम एक्चुअली सीरीज सर्किट क्वेश्चन पचारिबा हला देन कम टू लीकेज फ्लक्स 7.16 बुझल दिस इन रिकॉर्डिंग मोड ओके जे डिस्टर्ब कर दैट आई विल इंटीमेट टू डीन ओके सी आउ कॉलेज भी आसी पारिबनी तेणु सी भल कर जॉइन करू है सुब्रत आई फाइंड आउट एंड आई विल इनफॉर्म ओके लीकेज फ्लक्स हाँ ता मेल आईडी सब जानी कौन कहल पैरेलल पड़ोनी है ओनली खाली प्रॉब्लम आसीबो सो दैट टू रिलेटेड टू सीरीज इजी प्रॉब्लम विल आस्क्ड जोड़ा दरकार मु कहूँ है लीकेज फ्लक्स मीन्स व्हाट हियर यू सी फिगर 7.9 ओके फिगर 7.9 इज इट विजिबल टू ऑल ऑफ यू सी द फिगर 7.9 हियर यू सी okay this is a ring and this ring having n number of turns wound over this and I amount of current flowing being I amount of current flowing through this so MMF develop here and MMF means product of number of turns into current unit is ampere turn okay and function of MMF is drives flux in magnetic circuit which can flow in clearly defined path. So this flux okay which flow in clearly defined path okay so जो फ्लक्स टा डिफाइंड पाथ रे फ्लो है दैट इज योर यूजफुल फ्लक्स आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट द फ्लक्स which can flow in clearly defined path that is your useful flux but the flux which linking partly with the magnetic circuit partly with the air. Are you getting my point? The flux which partly linking with the magnetic circuit, partly with air. Sumant Barik, Sumant, Shastri Bandita absent. Abhishek Behra mechanical.
Yes sir.
कौन कहले लीकेज फ्लक्स टा कौन द फ्लक्स पार्टली लिंकिंग विथ द मैग्नेटिक सर्किट पार्टली विथ द एयर फिगर 7.9 देखि पारछो अभिषेक
Yes sir.
तो एटा कहया लीकेज फ्लक्स ये जो डॉट डॉट मार्क है कि ऊपर आरो मार्क दे लिखा है लीकेज फ्लक्स. लीकेज फ्लक्स मीन्स the flux partly linking with the magnetic circuit, partly with the air, so that is known as leakage flux. And useful flux is what? Due to the mmf, due to n number of turns and I amount of current flowing, okay, that mmf drives flux in magnetic circuit which flow in clearly defined path. Okay, that is your useful flux. Okay, so total flux is leakage flux plus useful flux. Clear? Total flux is leakage flux plus useful flux. To get the better efficiency, always you have to minimize the loss, mean leakage flux. Okay, you have to minimize the loss. Another term we can find fringing. Okay, magnetic fringing. Fringing means here you see 7.17, 7.10. Figure 7.10 you see. Okay, in between the ring, suppose there is a gap. In the gap here you see how flux can flow. That means while the flux will flow, okay, this will be bulge out, this will be spreaded at this end. 7.1 जरूर देखो देवाशीष बेहरा देवाशीष अच्छी.
Yes sir, yes sir.
देख लो ये जो फ्लक्स पाथ जो एयर गैप भाया रही 7.10 रे. ठीक ना नहीं तुम केनाल ले पानी जाऊँ सपोज वाटर फ्लोइंग इन द केनाल सपोज बंध भांगी जाए गोटे जगार ताले कौन हम सपोज समवेयर ओके योर ओके सम पार्ट विल बी ब्रोकन ये ब्रोकन सो वाटर विल फ्लो थ्रू दैट वे. यस और नो?
Yes sir, yes.
If two side okay if the your dams are there so water can flow in a confined way. If some gap will be there okay so water will flow through pass through that. Yes or no? Accordingly here in between the ring here you see 7.10 in the air gap okay flux path will be not uniform. Okay, this will be bulge out, this will be bulge out at this end means spreaded. ये देखो जो ना spreaded है जितनी पाखु. So this we can say fringing. It all fringing. Fringing effect. Okay, that means the effect of fringing is to increase the gap area than that of the ring. Okay, so flux density in the gap area is reduced. Okay, तुम्हारा बीट हला 5/A. Flux density कौन normal flux per unit area of the section. If denominator is more, area of the section is more, so your B will be reduced. Yes or no? देवाशीष बुझिपार तो तेणु से बीटा कमीगला बेलू तेणु आमर दरकार स्ट्रंगर मैग्नेटिक फील्ड सो दी रिड्यूसेस. ओके इमरान इमरान टाइम है देखो you see all of you see the ring 7.10 7.10 देखी पारछ फिगर कहि पाइलो एटा देखो एटी गोटे गैप अछि ना नाही in between the ring one gap is there or not?
Yes sir.
ए जेमती चूड़ी रो जेमती गोटे गैप थाए मझिर एटी से बेला गोटे गैप अछि. सो जेतले देखिबो फ्लक्स फ्लो कला ओके सपोज n number of turns is there I amount of current flowing so mmf will develop. Due to the mmf that drives flux in magnetic circuit which can flow in clearly defined path while flux will flow in clearly defined path so at this gap flux will be bulge out माने spreaded. At this gap flux path will be bulge out माने spread कर जिवो. ठीक ना नहीं?
Yes sir.
सपोज क्लास रे पिला नथिबे ना सपोज सपोज तुमर सार आसिलेनी क्लास रे तुम कौन करिवो बसी पाठ पढ़ियो ना बदमाशी करियो जेमती एठी सेही बळे आओ बुझो सार आसिला ना पाठ पढ़ा स्टार्ट ला सार पळेला ना पुणी चालले. ठीक ना नहीं? एठी सेही बळे फ्लक्स पाथ रेदर यूनिफॉर्म दिस इज नॉन यूनिफॉर्म दिस विल बी स्प्रेडेड. यही गैप रे माने देखो ना केमती एपट सेपट होगी राउंड होगी पुणी एपट को आसी ओके एटा कहते फ्रिंजिंग इफेक्ट फ्लक्स पाथ विल बी ओके instead of uniform okay this will be non uniform this is bulge out ये wording टा कहते bulge out BULDG bulge out at this particular end okay तेणु यहाँ हेल्ले कौन हम तुम एरिया ऑफ क्रोसेसन अधिक हो इफ एरिया ऑफ क्रोसेसन इज मोर बी इक्वल्स टू 5/a इफ ए इज मोर ताले बी टा कौन हम इफ ए इज मोर बी विल बी लेस यस और नो करण कुमार बेहरा करण अच्छी करण कैबल्य ए किछि खाली ऑनलाइन करी क्लास परीक्षार सबू एथर फेल हो किछि सुन परीक्षार कौन लिखो हाँ कैबल्य सी ऑन करके जाइए घर तैयारी कर इमरान मिर्जा इमरान
Yes, sir.
इमरान अच्छी
Yes, sir.
so are you identifying how the flux path how flux spreaded here
Yes, sir.
फिगर 7.10 टा देखी जानी परछो तो ओके सो दिस
sir.
वी कैन से फ्रिंजिंग इफेक्ट सो मैग्नेटिक सर्किट अच्छी माने योर लीकेज फ्लक्स इज देयर एंड फ्रिंजिंग इफेक्ट इज देयर सो आवर जॉब इज एज ए इंजीनियर वी हैव टू मिनिमाइज दिस कहीं मिनिमाइज करिया टू गेट द रेटेड एफिशिएंसी ऑफ द मशीन नहीं तुम देख जदि ये एरिया ऑफ क्रोसेसन अधिका हो गला सो इफ ए इज मोर सो बी विल बी लेस बिकॉज बी इक्वल्स टू 5/a डिनोमिनेटर इफ मोर हो डिनोमिनेटर जदि अधिका है ताले कौन हम बीटा लेस हेनी बीटा है 5/a 5टा है न्यूमेरेटर 8टा है डिनोमिनेटर जदि डिनोमिनेटरटा अधिका हो ताले कौन हम बीटा कमिज कमिगला मैंने एफिशिएंसी मेसीन कम नो तुम गोटे गाड़ी आनल मारी 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 स्टार्ट चलुनी तुम्हें से गाड़ी रखियो ना ता परदिन कह पैसा देली तुम पैसा फेराओ गाड़ी नियो ठीक ना नहीं प्रियांशु प्रियांशुनाथ
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
ना तुम्हें कह पैसा नियो गाड़ी न चलू मु आनी घरे रखी कह
Okay.
रुधि सुंदर
Okay.
रोडी सुंदर अर्थ सी नाई कुआड़े बोलू शुभम बारिक शुभम absent
Present, sir.
शुभम बारिक अच्छो प्रेजेंट वेरी गुड स्वागत प्रहराज स्वागत अच्छी absent मनीष गुप्ता
Yes, sir.
मनीष प्रेजेंट अच्छी क्षितिश विश्वाल
Yes, sir.
क्षितिश विश्वाल ओके 22 ललितादित्य ओके ललितादित्य ललिता घर को आज फोन करी केबे रोनी खाली बुलूच आज सब पेरेंट्स सब फोन कराओ कैबल्य नहीं करण कुमार बेहरा नहीं ये इप्सिता तांकर सब प्रेजेंट पके दउची इप्सिता
आज्ञा सर
ये सब मिक्सर प्रेजेंट पके दउची ये केई काई धरा चुआ दउनाती नो वन इज रेस्पोंडिंग
माने क्लास जॉइन करते कि पळौचंती स्क्रीनशॉट रे तांकर होची
अच्छा तांको कहियो मु तांकर डबल डबल एब्सेंट कर देबी तां घर को आई सब फोन करा हबो हला
Sir, class.
सो नाउ विल कंक्लूड ओके
आपण एटा क्लास के फास्ट प्रोनाउंस जाय ना डाकी दियंतु जे माने करिवो प्रेजेंट पकेबो ना जे मन करतो माइक प्रॉब्लम नेटवर्क प्रॉब्लम किछि सुनिबे
मु एबे सु देखुची जो पकोच माने आर्बिट्ररी नउची ना सो आई कैन आइडेंटिफाई हु इज प्रेजेंट मु सब कहि देबी के रेगुलर प्रेजेंट माने अटेंटिव फ्रॉम फर्स्ट टू लास्ट आ मझिरा आसिकी जणे से सर अटेंडेंस पड़ी सरलानी ये कौन ये कौन यात्रा चलती ओके आउ थरे को अच्छा टुडे अप टू वी हैव कवर्ड अप टू लीकेज फ्लक्स एंड फ्रिंजिंग ओके नेक्स्ट क्लास विल डिस्कस अबाउट बीएच कर्व ओके Again you respond your role. Aditya Shankar achi absent. Anup Ranjan Behera absent. Bhavani Shankar Mishra absent. Binuri Baral present. Vishwajit Rana Ipsita ମୁଁ ଦେଖି କହିଲ ସବୁ ଏବେ ବିଶ୍ୱଜିତ ରଣା ପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟ ନା ଆବସେଣ୍ଟ
absent
ତାପରେ ଜଗଦୀଶ ଖିଲାର
jagdish absent
ଜଗଦୀଶ ଆବସେଣ୍ଟ ଜୀବନ ଜ୍ୟୋତି ଜେନା
absent
ଜ୍ୟୋତି ଅମୃତ ମଲ୍ଲିକ
present
ଜ୍ୟୋତି ଅମୃତ ପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟ ରାଜଦୀପ ମହାନ୍ତି ଆବସେଣ୍ଟ
absent
ରୋଶନ କୁମାର
roshan absent
ରୋଶନ ଆବସେଣ୍ଟ ରୂପାଲି ସାହୁ
absent
ଆବସେଣ୍ଟ ଶୁଭମ କାନୁନଗୋ
absent
ଶୁଭମ ଆବସେଣ୍ଟ ଶୁଭସ୍ମିତା ବେହେରା ଆବସେଣ୍ଟ ଶ୍ଵେତାଲିନ ପ୍ରିୟଦର୍ଶିନୀ
present sir
ଶ୍ଵେତାଲିନ ପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟ କ୍ଷିତୀଶ ଖୁଣ୍ଟିଆ
Present sir.
present
Saurabh Mandi.
ପଦ୍ମନାଭ ସାମଲ ଆବସେଣ୍ଟ ସୌରଭ ମହାନ୍ତି ପଡ଼ିଛି ତ ଆଉ ସିଏ ରେଗୁଲାର ପିଲା
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଯିଏ ରେଗୁଲାର ମୁଁ ଜାଣିଛି ତାଙ୍କୁ ଆଗୁଆ ପକେଇ ଦେଉଛି ସାଇ ଦିବ୍ୟକାନ୍ତ
sai divyakant
ଆବସେଣ୍ଟ ତାପରେ ଅଂଶୁମାନ ନାୟକ
Angsuman Nayak absent
ଆବସେଣ୍ଟ ଚେତନା ଜ୍ୟୋତି ଆବସେଣ୍ଟ
present
ଚେତନା ପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟ ଆଜି
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଓକେ ଗୌର ପ୍ରସାଦ ଦାସ
Present sir.
ପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟ ଓମ୍ ପ୍ରକାଶ ସାହୁ
Om Prakash Rao absent
ଓମ୍ ପ୍ରକାଶ ଆବସେଣ୍ଟ ଅଛି ରଶ୍ମି ରଞ୍ଜନ ସାହୁ ଆବସେଣ୍ଟ
absent
ସୌଭାଗ୍ୟ ପାତ୍ର
absent
ଆବସେଣ୍ଟ ତୁଷାର ରଞ୍ଜନ ସାହୁ
absent
ଆବସେଣ୍ଟ ଅଭିଷେକ ଆଚାର୍ଯ୍ୟ
absent
ଆବସେଣ୍ଟ ବବୁଲ ନାୟକ ଆବସେଣ୍ଟ
absent
ଚିତ୍ତରଞ୍ଜନ ବେହେରା
absent
ଆବସେଣ୍ଟ ଗୌରବ ବେହେରା ଗୌରବ
absent
ଗୌରବ ଆବସେଣ୍ଟ ମଳୟ ରାଉତରାୟ
Malay Rautray absent
absent मुजाहिद खान absent
absent
रश्मि रंजन साहू इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स
absent
absent सत्यप्रकाश स्वाई
absent
absent सुमंत वारिक इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स
Present sir.
present
Present.
प्रेजेंट
Sir left.
शस्त्री बंदिता
present sir
प्रेजेंट ऑन यू आर नॉट रेस्पॉन्डिंग ओके
sir କହିଲି ବା
हाँ ठीक है
ଆମର left.
जार सरला जाओ कैबल्य प्रधान
କୈବଲ୍ୟ absent
कैबल्य absent करण कुमार बेहरा
absent करण ନାଇଁ
करण absent तापर आसिला ललित आदित्य absent मोहन चुली absent
present मोहन चुली present ଅଛି
प्रेजेंट
Present sir.
से कहीं आगर केतरा क्लास करेनी
2 3 5 पकेलेनी.
छोटा सब पड़ी छी जार
Sir 237.
237 तो सब बळे पड़छ पुनी आउथर पकेबी मनीष गुप्ता प्रेजेंट पूरा
231. Yes sir. Sir 235.
235
Sir 2.
एमन सब रेगुलर पिला पूरा 235 खितीश विश्वाल प्रेजेंट
Sir 224 हुआ. Sir 237 हो गया.
237 हो गया ओके
सर का सर 224 प्रेजेंट है.
हाँ मोहन चोली absent हाँ मोहन चोली प्रेजेंट अच्छी ओके और उदी सुंदर रथ
present
स्मृति रंजन जेना गला शुभम बारिक
प्रेजेंट सर.
ओके स्वागत प्रहराज
absent
absent okay all of you go through this okay next class you ask me the questions
सर 224 बन गया है सर. 231. सर
231 231 पढ़
सर 224 बन गया है.
224 yes yes सजन
वो तो
कुमार
बन ही गया है.
ओके
थैंक यू सर. सर 232 सर. सर 232.
232 हाँ इमरान पढ़ी
238.
238 मोहन चुली
सर 221. यस सर. सर 221 देखिए तो.
221 पीयूष कुमार पढ़ी
यस सर.
okay we will conclude now thank you all
Yes, sir.
have a good day
थैंक यू सर.